Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. I am Kim with Stamp with Kimberly, and I have a really cute project for you today. This is a little holder that is holding these cute little spices, and I was going to make this closer to Father's Day, but I just realized that the stamp set I used on fishing, it is on the last chance list. So it is on sale right now. You can get the stamp set for $18.90, or you can get the dies for $23.80, or both. They're not offering this as a bundle, so you can get them individually. But I thought I better get this out there and give you guys a chance to make this cute project with Gone Fishing. At the end, I'll show you another project that I made with something that you can use as well. So let's get started. Like I said, this is just cute little spices that I found at Walmart, and they fit perfectly inside here. Okay, so what you need first, we're going to bring in a piece of 11 by 7 3/4. So I'm just going to cut this down here to 7 3/4. And we are going to score this at 4.5, 6.5, 8.5, and 10.5. And then we're going to turn it and we're going to score it at 2 and 5 3/4. So if you missed any of those measurements, they are up on my blog, Stamp with Kimberly, so you can go there and get all of the measurements and the details and all the products that I used. And then we are going to burnish our score lines here. This box was originally, I seen it from Pink Buckaroo. Erica Serwin made it, and I believe she put like cocoa or something in it. I modified it a little bit so that it was a little bit wider here so that it would fit our sauces. So there's a little bit of a different measurements from what she did. So we're just going to cut up our score lines here. And then you have this little 1/2-inch piece. We're going to cut these 2 rectangles on the ends completely off. So there's one. And we're going to cut this other one off over here. And then we're just going to notch this a little bit. This is going to be where our tear and tape is. So we're just going to cut that off so that it folds together a little bit better. And then we're going to come over here and do the same thing. This does come together pretty quickly and very minimal supplies. This is great for anybody that likes to grill, or I'll show you another version that I made with shot glass, or like little shots that you can put in here. And I guess you would just change the size of the hole at the top depending on what you're putting in the container. Okay, so now we're going to bring in 2 pieces of designer paper. And what I used is the Country Woods designer paper. So we're going to put a little adhesive on here. This piece right here is 3.5 inches by 2.5 inches. And then we have one more piece, and this is 3.5 by 2.5, and that is going to go on your second panel here. So you have your flap that we're going to put tear and tape on, and then we have the top. We're going to poke holes in this, punch these out, and then your other designer paper is going to go on the second square. So we're going to put that there. Just like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch out 2 circles. I have the 1 3/8 circle punch. You can use dies with this, or you can use a punch if you have it. This is an old punch that we used to have. And I'm just going to punch out 2 of these. This is just Post-it note. And I'm going to put these on here. And this kind of gives me an idea of where I'm going to punch out my circles. So I'm not guessing as I try to line these up straight. So I'm just going to put those on there. And this will make it easier when I come in with my punch here. I can just punch these out. And there's no guesswork in it. I can get it pretty close to even that way. Just take out these little extra pieces. Okay, so now we're just going to put tear and tape on here. Just like this. And if you fold this where this is down and you just lay your box completely flat and push it down, then when your box pops up, it will be a square just exactly where you want it. So now we're going to take these, and all of this is going to be turned in. So we're going to put some tear and tape on this as well. We want our box to hold together and not fall apart, especially since it's got a little weight in it. So we're going to just take these off here. And we are going to fold this in. And I'm also going to put tear and tape on this piece. We're just reinforcing our flaps so that they don't go anywhere. Okay, now we only have one more that we need to glue down, and this is going to be the sides here. Usually I don't put the seam at the front, but with this it works out fine. You can't really see it once it's all glued together. So we are just going to put a little bit more adhesive right on this piece here. And then we're going to just fold this up right onto that. Just like that. Okay, so there's our cute little box. Now we're going to take our scissors and we are going to cut from this point here, and we're going to cut it down to here. We're going to do the same on both sides. So what I did is I just eyeballed it, and I went from this corner and I went straight down to the end there. Okay, and then we're just going to flip it over and we're going to do the same thing. So from this point up to this point. And there you go. There is our little box. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more adhesive right here. to hold that. And then, as you can see, our little bottles, they fit perfectly right inside there. So we need to do a little decorating on it. And like I said, I used the Gone Fishing. And what I did is I've already stamped and cut out 3 of the little lures that was in this set. So we just need to color them. And I'm going to use the Wild Wheat. This is another one that is on the last chance product list. So if you're interested in any of the 5 colors that was in colors at one time, then you better get those before they're gone. And that's one of them. And then I'm going to take, let me see, I'll use Misty Moonlight here. I'm going to color this one. I like using the feathery end here. I think it kind of covers more ground quickly. So I'm just going to add a little color there. And then this one, I'm going to use Smoky Slate. Now you could cut these out with like silver glimmer paper or foil paper, something like that, if you wanted to make them shiny. But I'm going to show you another way that you can make them shiny. So hold tight for that. So I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to bring my box back in, and I'm going to use some of my twine here, and I'm going to use glue dots. And I'm just going to grab a couple of these glue dots. I'm going to grab one, and I'm just going to kind of ball it up and put it up here at the top. And then I'm going to grab another one, and we're going to put it about halfway across here. And then one more. We're going to grab this one, and I'm just going to put it about right here. And we're just going to put our string attached to that so that we can string our lures across it, just like that. I'm just going to cut that off. So I'm going to take my lures here. I'm going to pop those up on dimensionals. Come here, you. And I'm just going to cut some of these in half. We don't need whole ones for them. Go like that. Now I can take these and hang these directly on my string. We're going to cover up the end there so you'll never see the end of the twine. I'm going to hang that one there. And I'll put this one right here on this other glue dot, just like that. Now, I also used the More Than Autumn set, and I used a few of the words, the die cuts. I used Spice and I used Season. So I used Early Espresso paper with these. So I'm just going to pop these out. I thought these were fitting for the spice seasonings. So we're just going to get these out. And I'm just going to use a little bit of my liquid glue. Whoops, that would be a lot. Don't need that much. I'm just going to rub that in a little bit. I am going to put Spice up here. I was going to put this on the back side, but once you get your bottles in there, you can't really see it very well. So I thought it worked perfectly fine up here, so you can see it. And then we're going to put season down here at the bottom. Sometimes guy gifts are hard to come up with. I thought this was a great one for, you know, guy's birthday or Father's Day or anything like that. They would enjoy that. I might need to move my little lure up here a little bit. There we go. I'll put this underneath here, just like that. And then I thought I had too much empty space right here, so I just took the Bee Builder punch, and I'm going to punch out one of these hearts here. I think hearts are perfectly fine for guy stuff too. So I'm just going to put a little glue on this and fill in the space right here, just like that. Now I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and I'm going to make my lures shiny. So we are just going to put a little bit of Wink of Stella on our lures, make it look like they're more real. Fish like shiny things here. Can you see the sparkle on those? Okay. So there's our cute little box, and our little spices fit in here perfectly. And there you go. Now, since the Gone Fishing is on the last chance list, if you don't have it or you don't get a chance to get this set, I also thought that the Trusty tools would work out great too. So I made another one, and I used the Trusty tools on this, and I put shots in this. Again, you could put anything. You could put the spices, the sauces, you could put shots, you could put lots of different things in here, but I thought this was really cute too, and this was with the Trusty tools. So let me know what you think, if you like this project or not. If you'd like to see more like this, then click the like button or subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And this is over on my Stamp with Kimberly site. If you'd like the dimensions, they will all be listed over there. So thanks for watching today, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.